In the quietest hour, before the world awakens, a single thread of light appears on the eastern horizon. This is the moment when Luxor exhales, breathing a soft, pearlescent glow over the river of life. The Nile, the great artery of Egypt, stirs from its slumber, its surface a mirror of liquid silver reflecting the promise of a new day. For millennia, this river has been the source, the witness, the constant pulse of a civilization. It has carried pharaohs and fishermen, armies and offerings. Today it carries the quiet reverence of the morning. The Nile drifts like a prayer, threading today to 1,000 yesterdays. On its currents the feluccas wait, their elegant lateen sails still furled like sleeping wings. These vessels are more than just boats. They are a living tradition, a dance between the wind and the water that has remained unchanged for centuries. Soon their captains will read the breeze and set sail, navigating the same paths their ancestors charted, becoming timeless silhouettes against a sky of fire and gold. On the banks, ancient stones begin to emerge from the shadows. Here dawn remembers pharaohs, and the breeze carries the hush of ages. This is Luxor, the world's greatest open-air museum, opening its gates not with a key, but with the sun's first rays. It is a city built as a vast stone book, its pages filled with monumental chapters of human devotion and ambition. The Avenue of Sphinxes, a grand celestial corridor, connects the sacred precincts, each guardian watching centuries pass, unblinking, unbroken. We walk into a forest of stone, where columns rise like primeval trees towards the heavens. In this colossal scale, human life feels fleeting, and time becomes an echo that never fades. Every surface is alive with story. These intricate symbols whisper of gods and kings, of cosmic battles and divine order, of floods and harvests, of life, death, and the eternal journey of the soul. Towering granite needles carved from a single stone stitch heaven to earth, their peaks once clad in gold to catch the first and last light of the sun, measuring the very heartbeat of an empire. Light wanders carefully here, illuminating a detail, revealing a hidden color, as if entering not a ruin, but a memory. And yet, life flows on beside this immense legacy. The rhythm of the city is not confined to the past. It is found in the laughter of children playing by the corniche, in the daily rituals of work and rest, a river-born routine that connects every generation. In the bustling souks, the air is thick with the scent of saffron and cumin, mint tea and freshly baked bread. Here, stories trade like coins, and the vibrant pulse of modern Egypt is felt in every exchange. In quiet workshops, craft is a lineage, a sacred knowledge passed from touch to touch, teacher to apprentice, ensuring the old ways are not forgotten. The very sandstone of the temples seems to hold the sun the way a heart holds warmth, absorbing the light of 3,000 dawns. Between the vibrant green of the riverbanks and the eternal gold of the desert, Luxor exists as a bridge, not just between the past and the present, but between the earthly and the divine, the ancient and the eternal. On the east bank, where the sun is born each day, the world of the living awakens. At Karnak's sacred lake, sky and stone study each other in the profound silence of dawn. This was a place of purification, where priests prepared for sacred rites, their reflections joining those of the gods in the still water. From here begins a royal road, a 3-kilometer artery of sandstone connecting the precincts of Karnak and Luxor. Once walked in grand procession by priests and kings, it is now trod by pilgrims of wonder, each step echoing millennia of devotion. These ram-headed guardians, symbols of the god Amun, have watched over this path. Their silent forms a testament to the empire's might and faith. We enter a forest of stone. The great hypostyle hall, with its 134 columns, is an architectural marvel designed to humble and inspire. It is a model of the primeval swamp of creation, where pillars rise like giant papyrus stalks toward a ceiling of stars, a man-made cosmos. Look closer. The stories are everywhere, Colors once sang louder, celebrating pharaohs' victories and their communion with the gods. Now, their echoes linger in the grain, a whispered history for those who listen. These are names carved to defy forgetting, entire lifetimes and legacies pressed into the stone to hold back the relentless tides of time. Today, guides become translators of stone, their voices bridging the vast gulf of ages, offering keys to unlock these once closed doors. Beyond the sacred walls, modern rhythms keep pace with ancient steps. Life along the Nile continues its timeless flow, a vibrant counterpoint to the silent stones. On the river, the old ways hold true. Rope, canvas, wind, an elegant equation for movement, unchanged for millennia. In the city's workshops and markets, the pulse of Luxor is felt not in stone, but in the hands of its people. Grains and spice, humble and perfect, feed the day's pilgrimage. And in the workshops, hands inherit the patience of their ancestors, shaping new forms from the same earth, continuing a conversation started long ago. As the sun leans west, Luxor Temple, the southern sanctuary, turns to gold. Unlike Karnak, which was built for the gods, this temple was the stage for the most important royal festivals, a place where the king's divine nature was renewed. When darkness falls, a second life begins. Night does not dim the story, it deepens the ink. The careful lighting reveals different textures, different secrets, transforming the temple into a dramatic theater of shadow and light. Outside, the markets bloom again, a symphony of sound and scent where new tales are stitched to old threads under the glow of lamps. The river, a dark mirror, holds the city's secret fire, reflecting a world that is both ancient and eternally alive. But the journey of the sun is not yet complete. Across the water, the desert waits. We cross the Nile, leaving the vibrant pulse of Luxor behind. This is a journey not just across water, but across time itself to the West Bank, the ancient necropolis, the land of the setting sun. We sail toward the land of silence, where pharaohs and queens sleep in tombs of painted night. The cliffs rise like a great silent altar, sculpted by millennia of sun and wind. This is the Valley of the Kings, a sacred place chosen to guard the eternal rest of Egypt's rulers. Here, the very earth was hollowed out, transformed into a hidden library for royal souls, each entrance a doorway to the underworld. To descend into these tombs is to walk through a portal into another reality. The air cools, the sounds of the world fade, and we are enveloped by a profound stillness. The walls don't just hold stories, they breathe them. They bloom with stars, with sacred boats to navigate the afterlife, and with intricate spells for the soul's perilous journey. Every color, every line, is a prayer for eternity, a map to immortality. Not far from the valley, a monument of breathtaking ambition emerges from the rock. Hatshepsut's temple stands like a hymn written in stone, a testament to the female pharaoh who ruled as a king. Its clean, modern lines feel both ancient and timeless. Here, her legacy is carved in light and shadow, voyages to distant lands, commerce turned to myth, a story of power and prosperity told for the ages. Standing guard over this sacred landscape are the colossi of Memnon. These two sentinels have heard the whispers of centuries, patient as mountains, their silent gaze fixed on the dawn. They are all that remains of a once great temple, yet their presence alone fills the horizon. But the West Bank is not only a realm of the past. Life flourishes here, vibrant and enduring. Fields glow emerald, where the river's gift sinks deep into the soil. In workshops, ancient crafts continue. Threads cross and bind, like timelines meeting. Hands shape the earth just as their ancestors did. And everywhere, there is the warmth of human connection, mint and story, hospitality distilled into a shared cup of tea, a moment of peace offered freely. As the sun dips below the Theban hills, the line between the living and the dead softens. The silence here is not emptiness, it is presence. We return changed, carrying the profound hush of eternity within the heart. The present lives loudly, games, greetings, 1,000 small miracles. Tomorrow is carved by hands at work today. Light writes and rewrites the same sentence on stone. Melody rides the current, familiar yet forever new. The sun becomes a storyteller at day's edge. Sails fold the day and carry it softly home. Flavor is memory, shared, tasted, kept. We walk where pharaohs walked, and the past walks with us. Stone breathes slower at night, but it breathes. Light upon light, wish upon wish. The city closes its eyes slowly, smiling. Desert keeps the keys and keeps the quiet. Above it all, Luxor glows, a constellation on earth. Luxor, a temple of time, where history still breathes, and the soul of Egypt whispers through the sand.